When the fires of hope dim in the darkness, she is there to fan the flames. Smoke Star!
Stop right there, ruthless criminals.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I don't care.
Wait, I don't understand. Why is this all in black and white? Wasn't this from like 10 years ago?
Well, it's tradition, and tradition is important.
Why are all the criminals she's beating up minorities? Is that tradition too?
Yeah, this has some real racist undertones.
Guys, listen, don't be ridiculous. Smoke Star is a huge deal, and she needs our help. But before she gets here, we need to clean this place up, so let's go. Chop, chop, come on. What? Come on.
Ay, Dios mío, it's a señora Smoke Star. Vámonos a muchacho.
So who knows what case Smoke Star needs our help with? It could be anything from like super mutants or like giant robots to like an extraterrestrial threat. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that she needs our help right now, and but my gut's telling me it has something to do with super mutants.
Warrant affidavits?
Yes, that is slide 2. Also, I just wanted to say how much I respect everything that you've done for superheroes and women.
Fingerprint reports?
Yes, that is slide 5. Oh, also, I wanted to get this out of the way. I left a little something on slide 6. If you could just sign it, it would be really cool. It's for the office.
Miss Buckthorpe?
Call me Baron, for short.
Hey, there's no need for the pageantry. I'm in the middle of an investigation. It's an open one, so forgive me if I don't share with you the specifics.
Well, you're gonna have to eventually, right? How can we help on this case if we don't even know what we're fighting against?
Your involvement in this case will be determined by the outcome of this meeting.
What?
Might as well start with you, Miss Buckthorpe. Your superpower is listed as bulletproof. Is that correct?
Yes. My skin is impenetrable to bullets.
But your file goes on to say that you're only bulletproof. I'm having an issue discerning this language.
My skin is not impenetrable. Knives and blunt objects, they still hurt me, but bullets cannot.
Michael Hurst, you have the power of persuasion, but you say here that it only works on members of the police department.
Yeah, I tend to persuade them not to do anything to me, if you get me.
How is it possible for your powers to distinguish someone based purely on their employment?
Well, technically it pertains to people in authority, but only works for those who abuse said authority.
I'd appreciate if we kept politics out of this meeting. Nicholas Cosgrove.
Hi.
You have listed hyperintelligence as your special power.
That is correct. I have the ability to access all facets of information based on the entirety of human history.
But it says here in order to do so, you must be mentally tethered to a source. What is the nature of that source? Cosmic, mystic?
Wi-Fi. Basically, all I need to do is connect to a Wi-Fi, and then I have access to anything on the internet, but that's just semantics because Wi-Fi is everywhere now.
That would not be categorized as hyperintelligence. You have a base average IQ. You do not retain the information permanently. You have very limited field experience. You are to be recategorized as a mid-tier data allocator.
What? This is bullshit, okay? She thinks that she can just come in here and talk to me like that? I'm a genius, okay? I'm not some mid-tier data alligator. Like, what even is that?
Simon Davis. Power, psychological, environmental recognition. You have a constant awareness of your surroundings within a 3-kilometer radius, but it only works in, quote, places that are dope.
So,
Care to elaborate?
Place is whack, I don't know shit, but whatever's happening in Bushwick, I know about it. Also Seattle and Portland.
Powers limited by gentrification.
I didn't even know I had these powers until a few years ago. I grew up in Avon, Connecticut, so let's just say my powers were useless there.
Thank you all for your time. You may hear from me in the following days as I move forward with my investigation.
I'm sorry. You can't just operate in our jurisdiction without our help.
Your jurisdiction is exactly where central headquarters says it is, which for all intents and purposes is me. So we can take turns measuring our dicks, but the fact of the matter is that none of you are capable of helping with this investigation. Except you, Davis. You're with me.
What?
Let's go.
No, wait, you can't just take him.
I'll let that little misstep slide. But if I find out that you tried to interfere with my investigation, I will have you discharged from the force. People are dead, Miss Buckthorpe, and more will die unless I stop them.
What? Get back to work. What, she thinks she can run my city? Well, I'll show her who the real superhero is.
There they are, the original Bushwick Brigade, one of the greatest superhero teams to ever exist. They were legendary, New York treasures. But it was the second Bushwick Brigade that appointed a leader, the Bushwick Baron.